Welcome to Dorwinian, a region of vines and vine references. I've decided that I'm going to try a playthrough, playing by the only rational way that you could, if a faction so devoted to vines and viticulture. First, I will only construct buildings related to wine or viticulture. Second, I will only recruit units whose names suggest wine or viticulture. Thirdly, all taxes will be lowest. I will not declare war. And we're just going to see what happens. I'm just going to have a good time, let my people hang out, eat some grapes, and dress like grapes. So I just had a thought. Vineyards are located throughout this little region. And I know that placing merchants on them increases the value, and that would be directly relevant to wine or viticulture. So I cannot train merchants right now. I'll figure that out eventually. But more importantly, this enables training of wine or viticulture related units. So boom. In the future I might consider an armory, because it provides a garrison when assaulted, and that garrison most likely consists of wine or viticulture related troops. So now that we're settled into what we're doing, let's take a look briefly at our disposition. So here we have Vine Lord Swain. That is a swanky name. Ooh, chalice that holds wine. That's about all he has that's worth doing. Let's see who else we got.
Yes, my lord.
Elf. Poet, musician, craftsman, no reference to wine. Come on. Man, I might have to send him on a suicide mission. He seems kind of useless.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Ooh, this is a real man. So from here on, I think I'm only going to update whenever something cool happens. Let's see, management. I mean, we need good managers for our wine and our viticulture. Let's see. Both dutiful and lazy. Now that lowers tax income, and that tax income is important to our wine and viticulture. Yeah, sure, come on in. Ooh, an emissary for diplomatic relations? We might be able to establish trade in the interests of our wine and viticulture industry. So I've begun a diplomatic mission under Withergild. He's alright, but most importantly he's discreet and calm, both of which are attributes that should appeal to anybody interested in wine or viticulture. Well, breaking news. Canodin got some Dorwinian wine, so we can all congratulate him on that little buff. I mean, this is kind of irrelevant, but we got more wine, and that's always something that we're looking out for here at Dorwinian. In other news, this little island here is capable of pumping out so many people who are related to wine or viticulture. The only issue is I have no means of getting them to the mainland. And I have no money. I'll work on that, because we need more wine and viticulture in our mainlands.
There is something you wish to speak of? I accept. We're most willing to hear you out. I see little my people need in your offer.
I don't
Shame, but...
So I made a decision. In the far northwest, I have the only army that are not devoted to wine or viticulture. They are also easily our strongest units. That feels a lot better. I'm gonna send this guy. No, he should stay there just in case I need to throw him to die because he's useless. Wait.
Yes, my lord.
Let's see, anything about wine? Let's see. Oh, wine. He helped his people flourish in the wine-drenched lands of Dorwinian. Never mind, I misjudged you. Good news, our Vine Lord now has a vintner. So that's good. A bit of a pickle. I'd have to break the way of the grape. But 2,000 gold, that would go far to vindicate the way of the grape. I got it. I'm going to name each settlement after varieties of grapevines that I love, in order of my love for them. So our capital should be Concord. Sweetie Pie are a seedless variety that, if I recall rightly, might actually be a mutation from Concord. They are similar in texture, but they are much smaller and much sweeter. And of course seedless, which is definitely a benefit. But let's call this one. This one is certainly a variety stemming from Concord. However, it has a more even ripening pattern, which is part of the reason it's called Sunbelt. Furthermore, its skin is slightly tougher, and it is more resistant to fungus and other diseases. But unlike the Concord plant, it is more susceptible to variations in weather. For example, Concords are very resilient in the cold because they come from a northern clime. However, in the southeastern United States, Concords are definitely vulnerable to various fungus, especially the infamous black rot. So because of that, Sunbelt is often interspersed through an acre along with the Concord, so that you can compensate for variations in weather or disease. And lastly, I do not know anything about Stuyven other than I thought it was delicious. It almost has a grapefruit, fruity flavor. It has this odd stringiness to the interior. It's like an exceptionally thin-skinned Concord grape with a slightly stronger bite to it. So I recommend Stuyven, but it was an incredibly sickly vine. We actually eventually lost all of our Stuyven after our move to Tennessee, which is pretty sad. But here in Dorwinion, we have plenty of Stuyven, so we're going to keep out on the lake in the middle there, where it's kind of like an oasis, a little zoo, so you can go and look at the cute little baby Stuyven. Let's be honest, taverns are relevant. I mean, what are you going to do with all this wine if you don't have taverns? Now, normally, in most games of Total War I play, I'll never build taverns, because they are, after all, pits of iniquity. And those who engage in wine and viticultural activities are certainly refined folk. Okay. Oh, what? I was actually going to send an army to take it. Why can't I?
Orders. By your command. My lord.
We're going to go investigate with the greatest army of vine people
Yes, my
in
lord.
history. I'm currently engaging with one of the most evil forces in the game.
You bring a proposition
They
for
like
my
grapes.
king. Your plan seems about something
They
else
like
you'd
grapes.
like to suggest? I do not think you would accept
No,
it.
they're all
It
the
is
same.
no matter. Let's
But
conduct
at
this
least they
all.
respect grapes. And that's
Farewell.
enough for me. Now, this is significant. I've been
My
roaming
lord.
around quite a bit in my efforts to get
You have
somebody
something to discuss with us?
to share my grapes with.
Do not think our people accept this willingly.
Ooh, you're gonna regret saying that in a long time, man. So it seems that my target has been occupied
As much
by
as you
the
may wish it, I am not
Easterlings,
yours.
who are to my west now. So yeah. So maybe if we're lucky, we'll have a war where I get to show them the strength of grapes. Oh wow, they just went straight for it. Do it, do it, do it. So it looks like I will soon be at war. But let me see. Dorwinian infantry. Anything relevant to grapes in their description? Protect trade routes and interests abroad. Stamina boosted by the presence of elves. That doesn't make any sense. Sounds good. Bonus against camels, wargs, and horses. Just like grapes.
What is it you wish to
You
discuss?
like grapes?
You hold us at ransom, and you know this.
Oh, you understand the power of grapes. You realize
Another
that you better do
proposition
what
for
I
us,
say,
then?
because I got a lot of those. Like, they're purple and
I
they're
must
numerous.
say we are not
Ooh,
convinced.
ooh.
We understand your reservation. This meeting was
What's
disappointing.
wrong with you people? So it begins.
There will be much honor in
Mostly horse-based.
defeating you.
With
I
a
will not
lot
waste
of
words
people
on
on the
you.
way to help. That's not good.
My lord.
Here's what I can do. Come on.
Yes.
Don't be scared. Come on. Come on. Come on, let me click there. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Ba-da-ba-da. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Not you. Bum bum.
We shall engage.
Bum. Okay, so we have some very good terrain. I can see precisely what's happening. Now, I do see some open ground up here on the hill, so if I can go force my way there, we might be in some good stead. Alright, the enemy was wise. They went to the hill. So we're going to begin with a classic. Archers to the fore. Ooh, I can turn the light on. All of this for a drop of juice. I bet these guys have never even tasted jelly. I bet they crush rather than steam their grapes to make the juice. I bet they ferment with natural yeast instead of custom-ordered matrichet. Alright, here we go. Big fight. Here we go. Hurry up, boys. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Too late to get your supper. Alright.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will
well.
be ours.
That's good. More important, come in here and fight. This isn't an army that we need to shoot a lot. It's an army that we just need to grind on. Compare it to high school. Just gotta grind. Alright, archers. You guys are lucky. I normally don't like hiring units that aren't directly named after grapes or grape-related things. Alright, looks like I have the enemy clearly encircled. It's only a matter of time.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Haha, juice. Well, the enemy has clearly broken. Minimal losses.
This is a clear victory.
I mean, we did outnumber them 2-1. Pretty good. Pretty good. Good grapes. Grapes. They did great. So I am giving her a choice.
Yes. No.
Here's the problem. Executing, and I feel bad. Grapes, after all, are gentle, good, decent people.
You can
Ransom, but for some reason in this game, if they decline the ransom, you massacre them all, and like a really brutal noise plays. So instead, you guys can go home.
Glory, honor, victory.
Oh boy, sacked their camp. I got $400. After all this nonsense, this guy's having difficulty finding wherever the elves live in all this mess. He's kind of tracked through this whole area. Hasn't found anything. Meanwhile, this poor guy, it has been 3 turns trying to get from this side of the river to the other. But every time,
I shall
it
continue
reroutes in
tomorrow.
another random direction. So the game will not let me liberate the Vinelands of the South, so I must go in person. Maybe I can attack this guy and force him to retreat.
Marching to war.
No, he would take the fight. Why wouldn't he take the fight? Oh, my army's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Oh no, here they all are. Okay, let's hope nothing stupid happens. So I think I've made a serious mistake. I can't command them. Alright, well, let's go fight.
Where are they?
Oh, I'm probably gonna lose my whole army because AI is very, very silly here.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Here we go. I can't afford to lose this battle. That would be very unfortunate. This is okay. Because it's always recommended that you plant your grapevines on a slight slope. This prevents the buildup of water, which can be very damaging to the roots. Now, honestly, in the modern world, if you're going to plant on the slope, it's better to do it running down the slope. Because then you have a straight run through with a mower to clean things, or whatever cart you're using for managing the vines. Because you don't want to, you know, if you ever look at the manuals, you never want to drive along an incline. That's just, it's reckless. And great people are never reckless. They value human life. So defensive stance isn't working. So aggressive stance. Let's just do it. This is a very unusual battle. Okay. I clicked something incorrectly.
I'm ready.
We're gonna kill all of our people. Oh, we're gonna lose. I can't make up my mind. Alright, grapes. There we go. I'm never prepared for the cavalry vines. However, they're cavalry. They're just gonna shoot me up. There's not much I can do about it. That's sexist. Women have spines. We're perpetuating the trope that women don't have spines. However, it was decisively proven in 1978 that women do, in fact, have bones in their back. So enemy cavalry is just cycle charging my ineptly used units, so that they're all dying. I think we're gonna lose this battle. Oh, we gotta try to. Are they really just running back just to come back in again? I don't want them to come back in again. I want them to stop. You need to stop. 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 Oh, good. Okay. Hey, don't
If
be
we
shaking.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
What are you called dragon riders if you're not riding dragons?
Reform, you spineless women! Only half the enemy force remains.
Shoot him. Crap. That's not good. Can you shoot them? Alright, let's get a volley off. Oh, that's not good.
Where are they?
Now it's just a shooting game. Ooh, this is worth capture. Just charging into a thick hedge of grapes. Ha! That's what you get for thinking you're better. But all I can say in our favor is I'm getting a lot of shots on. I do feel like these would be incredibly difficult weapons to use in actual combat. I mean, they're not even vine-proof. Over here, we only outnumber them, let's see, 260, yeah, we only outnumber them almost 83%, and kills 87%. Here it comes. This is the final fight, though. Defensive stance. I hate you guys. Just go fight. Just go fight. That's all you can do. Do it.
Our ally lies dead.
No.
Without their general, they may lose heart and flee.
Bottle of wine, fruit of the vine. When you gonna let me get so
Our
longer?
foolish general has thrown his life away. And perhaps our chances of victorious defeat is a bitter drop to swallow. Next time it'll be our foe that sups from this most foul cup.
It wasn't very cash money. No non-packed out grapes. They always
Yes,
carry
fall back and regroup.
Alright. Is there literally no one in there?
Your will, my lord.
No.
Your orders, my lord.
Well, this might be the end. Captain Marhold's brave effort at staunching the enemy flood is unfortunately unsuccessful, so let's retreat
By
to our
your
fort.
command.
Oh, we have to retake Sweetie Pie.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, I will not waste words on you.
We should be able to win that fight. We're gonna turn. Oh, that was all so much of our money. We're in trouble. We are in serious trouble. Economically, we're suffering severely.
My
So will
lord.
we find the elves today?
As you wish. Without question. As you wish. Stopping here.
I don't know where to find the elves.
I
It's a
shall
very big
continue
forest.
tomorrow.
Okay, maybe we'll have luck crossing the
Your
river
orders.
today.
Yes. Stopping here.
Time?
Your orders, my lord.
As you command.
Why do they take every single fight? Okay, here we go.
We attack!
So the enemy has no ranged units. We will use that to our advantage. They're gonna tear us up. We botched it. We botched it. It's botched. Are they gonna follow us across the bridge? Alright, now shoot them. we go. This is how war usually goes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Once they get... That's close enough. Run away. Let's get up now. Run. Oh, please, they're gonna do it. The AI is gonna do it. Shield wall, guys.
Where are they?
I think what's obvious is that our current policy of choosing only the weakest possible armies is not working in our favor. However, that does not imply that it's misguided.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Okay. We got this. So, we could run the enemy down. But also, we're just going to release them anyway. So there's no point taking prisoners.
Yes, you... Yes! Yes, you... Yes!
Okay.
Yes! We have triumphed!
Now we better triumph,
Yes, my lord.
but we cannot rest on our laurels.
Orders. Continuing tomorrow. Your will, my lord. Yes.
We gotta send
March
every
to exhaustion,
able
continuing
body
later. Orders.
dude
By
we
your
can.
command,
We are going to
we'll
retake
make
Sweetie Pie.
camp here.
I've learned a thing or two about the new AI.
Your
It nearly
orders.
ambushed me.
My lord.
I've never
Joining
seen such a
forces,
thing.
my lord. Orders.
So Captain Bloodworthen, sorry, you bypassed a major
I
enemy.
respect
Damn
you
it,
in
enemy
battle.
army. It's
There will be
65
much
individuals.
honor in defeating you.
their king alone in the woods. I wonder if he has any wine.
Ships
But
ready.
now it is time for Sweetie
Yes,
Pie
sir. Full
to
sail.
take its place
As you wish.
in the ranks of the
Disembarking.
Royal Realm. Yeah.
Merging armies, my lord.
Dang it. I just don't have any money.
My lord. Yes.
Oh yeah. Sadly, that's terrible, terrible viticultural area. We're just gonna have to bypass it.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Let us kill him, continue our campaign to liberate Sweetie Pie, and sadly, I think we must do something which is against our policy. It is time to increase tax rates. Simply because we're almost 3,000 in debt.
Raise our
Oh, did you see that Punky ran?
my lord?
I am going to retreat and lure them into another battle, more to my liking. Even though, when I'm fully in command, I'd have a better chance of winning. But no,
We
let's
should
be patient.
retreat.
Oh, well, okay, that was now a mistake. I see why that was a mistake. Now I will certainly lose.
Sound the trumpets, beat the drums, cheer your guts out. This is going to be a good battle.
That's what I like to hear. Alright.
Ready, I suppose.
Where are they?
Where are they?
Shut up. We still have plenty of time. Let's concentrate on these goobers. I don't think I've killed anyone. I've used almost all my ammunition. So now that I have basically no arrows, time to take some shots at these Belkoth tribesmen.
Where are they?
Alright, let's get into this fight. So we'll pincer them on their left. Alright guys, get them spears down. You don't have to. Okay, I should win that one. envelop them, taking losses in the rear.
I'm ready.
We'll slow them down. Kill a few of them.
Ready, I suppose.
Ready, men? Crap. Here goes the weapon. We are slowing down the enemy.
Defeat seems almost certain.
But sadly, there's nothing to do but fight to the death. Here, if we're gonna fight, we're gonna kill these guys. This is what's important.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Ha! See how the tables turn.
Our foolish general has thrown his life away.
Yeah,
Perhaps our
I
chances
expected
of
that.
victory with our enemies
Oh,
may have won this
totally.
battle, but they've not won this war.
Oh. Well, to my complete surprise, the survivors actually ran to the fort in the south. There shouldn't have been survivors. But maybe because it was a close fight? Yeah, I know we lost our baggage train, but also... Yay! Why are you impressed by my leadership? I'm doing god-awful. This will be the most important battle of my career.
I will not waste words on you.
Of my total war career. I mean, this is the end of it. Everything I have is on the table.
Orders. Your will, my lord. Orders. As you wish.
So maybe this army
Orders. Your will, my lord.
can move right
As you
here.
wish. My
And
lord.
now my attack will draw in a giant
I respect
army of the
you
Easterlings.
in battle.
I'll be able to kill off their general, crush their might, and then march on Sweetie Pie. Now, this guy.
Yes, my lord. As you wish.
Haha! Haha!
I shall
Made it across the
continue
river after
tomorrow,
only 19
stopping
turns.
here.
Orders.
Alright. I don't have any money, so...
Raise our banners! Orders. By your command. Joining forces to glory and a victorious
Oh, I hate
day.
that.
Your enemies lie defeated. To battle, lads. To glory and a victorious day. To battle, lads. To glory and a victorious day.
Yep.
To battle, lads. Raise
That's the end of
our
it.
banners!
Let's see. 544 plus 253. We're looking at 1200. Okay, we have kind of numbers. Oh, he's thinking of starting an academy. That's very nice of him. Or do Clax versus Gazatai. Beaton. Oh, he's gonna get Beaton, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I'm gonna lose very, very hard. Alright, if I win, I kill their ruler, and the tide is turned. We have enemies coming in from multiple directions.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Let's advance immediately and try to kill our enemies in detail. Let's get a few withering volleys in. Let's save our best units for last. Already found that my archers can't do anything, so let's have a spear wall here to meet their general. And I'll deploy my wonderful swordsmen to each flank. So my hope back here is if I can get them to charge this spear wall, then I'll be able to flank them with some very strong swordsmen. you should not feel like the battle is even finished. How are we supposed to win this doorway? Other than the fact that they're the spirit faction. A little bit too much fire. There we go. Try to swing in there. Where's this? Okay.
Infantry. Norwinian will be counted. You spineless women!
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will... Only half the enemy force remains.
Bowman.
This is a little slow.
Enemy general lies dead. Let the crows have his miserable bones, and let our swords have his men.
That's what I like.
This is a clear victory.
Yeah. See, it was a good fight. Things might be going our way.
Victory! The enemy are crushed.
We're never going to win this war. No. That's defeatist talk. Grapes always win. I honestly don't know if it's possible for us to win. Okay.
Orders. My lord. Your will, my lord.
My lord. Yes.
To battle, lads!
Your enemies lie defeated.
Raise our banners!
Prepare to assault the walls. We lay siege.
Well, boys,
Siege force reporting, my lord.
next turn we'll probably just
Ships
lose.
ready. We have their port blockaded.
Come to it at last.
Executing your plan of attack.
I like to shout that whenever I'm trying to figure out the best way to eat a piece of chicken. Or whenever you're pruning a very tangled grapevine. For example, once I had to approach a muscadine arbor that was owned by a gentleman who had not had the chance to prune it in several years. So it was the most inconceivable tangle of vines.
Take up your swords.
Gordian
This
knot.
land needs watering with the blood of our foes.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
I knew that.
Where are they? I'm ready. Those things. Where are they? I'm ready.
That's a cool noise. I like that.
High pilot.
If only we'll be able to reduce their archers in no time. The Grand Army of Rune. These Easterlings are going to conquer us, probably. Especially because they have these units, which are undefeatable.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Oh. Excellent.
Shields up. Shields up. High pilot. High pilot.
I should win the archer duel pretty handily.
Norwegian moving count. Ready to protect. Norwegian will be counted. High piloted. Ready to protect.
So Trip was dealing with fungus in the southeastern climate, which is very humid, as well as, alternately sunny and shadowy for long periods of time, for a week. So what we developed, actually on our vineyard, instead of relying on intensive spraying, which is not necessarily toxic if it's done correctly and you harvest at the right time, but it's just not good. You can actually get a lot more value from organic label. What I'm trying to say is, we would rely instead on using plastic. We would actually recycle plastic and old wooden material that would permit us to create a, not perfectly airtight, because you do want some flow, but a pretty solid covering along some of our arbors. Now, one of them was actually about 150 feet long. We had that entire thing covered overhead. The rain would land on it and then fall off to the side. Any water that would build up on the plastic would usually evaporate for a sunny day. But most importantly, the spores that were carried in the rain during the humid season, during
If we
the
continue
warm
like
leaves
this,
that tend to
we
see
will
the soak
smash
into,
the enemy.
would not get on the leaves or the berries, where they could get so much moisture.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Hey, okay, so my paladins were super heavily upgraded now, just from virtue of how many people they've killed. Have the advantage finally. Now the enemy knows what it's like to be fighting OP units, doesn't it? So I'm going to accept any general who wants to join my cause. Nice.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
That wasn't rewarding at all. He's cute. Well, our fun little
Yes, you have honor, we see.
has been derailed horribly. Oh no! Oh, I think that's literally impossible to win. Well. I really want this to stop. Management talent, proven commanders, skill bureaucrat, whatever, hateful lead, or well supplied. This guy. Doesn't matter. Once more into the breach, dear friends, his last fight.
Muster your courage, men! We march into battle!
Let's start over here.
High Paladin, by order of the court, Dominion will be counted. I'm ready. Ready to protect.
So the fight has devolved into two fronts. I'm going to try to send these guys over to the left flank, while this general makes short work with the enemy missile units here.
Dominion will be counted. Infantry.
Look at my silver stars there.
Where are they?
Who is where? Where is who?
They're back now.
These guys are all shield walled up. We'll be able to hold off a long time.
Where are they?
This is horrible.
Dominion will be counted.
I have to say, this is one of the most close-fought little campaigns I've ever had in Total War.
Where are
Desperate. Everything's gone wrong.
They're back now.
Only
Tiny
half the
little
enemy
army is
force
tough.
remains. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack. The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Alright, back to the strategic view.
Honorable, glorious victory! We have triumphed!
Yep,
My
I'll call
lord,
it.
our courage and honor have conquered.
They straight up have. Well, this is beautiful. Next turn I'll be able to recover. Maybe. I'm probably going to call it this next turn.
Yes, my lord. Without question. Yes,
Going to Dale. Meanwhile, we have a meeting
my lord. As you wish. What is it you
with
wish
some
to
guys who
discuss?
probably like grapes.
This seems quite very well. What else do you have to suggest? I must say we are... Another proposition for us, then? This isn't going to happen now. Good day to you.
Reinforcement at the capital.
I will not waste words on you.
You know, if they'd like to offer peace, I'd accept it. Please offer peace. If you offer peace, I'll accept. Please offer peace. No. No. Ah, you did it.
We stand vigil as the enemy surrounds us.
Oh, that's nice.
I will not waste words on you. I will not waste words on you.
Well, it's come to my
Moving ashore.
understanding
Orders,
that there will be no resolution of this war.
my lord.
Ships ready.
Instead, it will be a
Have
long,
their
endless
port
grind.
blockaded.
Facing which? So now the vineyards of the land, while they still produce their beautiful, perfect fruit, and produce from those who work them beautiful, perfect men and women and children and sand people. For now, we must rest assured that the head. I was gonna sneeze, but I didn't. Yep, that's all for now. Next time, we're going to see if I can reverse the fortunes fully of our fruity fellow friends. So farewell, until next time.